So do you also use Facebook lead ads to get more leads for your own business? Then this video can be really helpful for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video we are going to understand how to store Facebook leads in Airtable for campaign analysis. So like you, I also use Facebook lead ads to get more leads for my own business. And now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, I want to add the lead details into my Airtable database so that my sales team can follow up quickly and efficiently and also do the campaign analysis. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Airtable, and we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So let's begin and create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Airtable in such a way that whenever we receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, automatically the lead details will be added in Airtable database. So to do this, open a new tab and search for landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser, and it is going to open the landing page of Pabbly Connect using which we are going to create this connection. But before we move on further and create this connection, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a space where users share their ideas, workflow tips, doubts and solutions. So if you are stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. So let's move on further. Go back towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here we have two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of hours free every month to explore the application. But over here I am an existing user, so I am going to click on this button which says sign in, and now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So to access Pabbly Connect, we have to click on this button which says access now, and now it is going to open the dashboard of Pabbly Connect using which we're going to create this automation. And to create this automation, we have to click on this button which says create workflow, and now it is asking me to select the workflow builder, the new one or the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is stable, has a familiar approach and ideal for those who want a tried and tested setup. So you can use any one from this. I am going to use this new one, so I am going to click on the select button of the new one. And now for the workflow name, let's enter the workflow name as store Facebook leads in Airtable for campaign analysis. You can add any another workflow name according to your own choice. For the folder, let's select it as automation, and on my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I have already created in which I save my workflows. So if you also want to create a new folder, you can simply go towards this create new folder button and create your own. After entering the workflow name and selecting the folder, let's click on this button which says create, and once we click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. And this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So to get started, I'm just going to simply click on this add trigger button and select my trigger application as Facebook lead ads. So let's search for Facebook lead ads and select it. And now for the trigger event, select new lead instant and click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect, we have two options: add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already created a connection between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect, you can go towards this, select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then connect with Facebook lead ads. And now Pabbly is going to ask me to select my Facebook account and click on this continue. So yes, Directly it is asking me to click on this continue because I have already logged in my Facebook account. If you haven't logged in your Facebook account, first you have to enter the credentials of your Facebook account, and then only you're going to get this window to click on this continue button. That's the reason we always suggest that log in all your applications before starting with the automation. So yes, after you get this window, you simply have to click on this button which says continue, and once you click on this continue, with this your Facebook lead ads account will be connected with Pabbly Connect. So easy, right? Now let's move further, and over here it is asking for the page name and lead gen form. So for the page name, select the same page for which you want to create this automation. So I want to create this automation for this page, which is digital dynamics, so I'm just going to select the same. For the lead gen form, let's select the form for which we want to create this automation, which is lead ads form. So as you can see, apart from this form, I have multiple more forms. So what you can do is, if you want to create this automation for all your lead gen forms, you can simply select this option, which is all lead gen forms. But if you want to create this automation for a particular form, you have to select that particular form. And after selecting the page name and the form, we simply have to click on this button which says save and send test request. And now it is saying waiting for webhook response. So we have to capture this webhook response by doing a test submission. And how are we going to do that test submission? For that, open a new tab and search for Meta for Developers, and open the landing page of Meta for Developers. After opening this page, go towards this resources and then developer tools. Now let's scroll and look for lead ads RTO debug tool and open this lead ads RTO debug tool, which is our lead ads testing tool. For that, I'm just going to click on this button, and now it is opening my lead ads testing tool. Using this tool, we are going to create a test lead. For that, we have to select the same page name and the form which we selected in our workflow and click on this preview form. Now we are going to fill in this form by selecting the details and entering the details. Alright, so I'm just going to enter the first name, last name, email address, then the company name and the phone number over here, and then select the service of interest and best time to contact. And after filling in this form, let's click on this continue and then submit. And once we click on this submit, with this we have successfully submitted our test lead. Alright, so let's open our workflow, and now Pabbly has captured the response of the same 1 second ago, and we're going to see all the details are exactly the same which we entered during our test submission. And now we have to add these details in our Airtable, right? So to do this, first we're just going to close this trigger and move on towards our action. So to add the action, we simply have to click on this add new action step, and for the action application, we have to search for Airtable and select it. For the action event, we have to select it as create record and click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between Airtable and Pabbly Connect, again it is giving me two options. So if you have already created a connection, you can go towards this, select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then connect with Airtable. And once we click on this connect with Airtable, Pabbly is asking me for some permissions, and also it is asking me for the base to give the permissions. Or if you wish, you can definitely give the permission for all your bases by clicking on this button which says add all resources. But I am going to give the permission for a single base today, for which I want to create this automation, which is Facebook lead ads. So I'm just going to simply select the same base. And after selecting this base, let's click on this grant access. And once we click on this grant access, with this our Airtable account is successfully connected. Now for the base name, I am just going to select it as Facebook lead ads and move on further. So this is the single base which we selected. So automatically the base has been selected. For the table name, select it as the table 1, or for the table you want to create this automation for. So as you can see that this is my base name and this is the table, so I've selected the same. Now it is asking me for the names. So let's enter the name of the lead and add the lead details in Airtable, but we are not going to type it and enter the details manually, but instead we are just going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. And yes, we are simply going to map all of these details from the response of our previous step one by one. And as you can see, it is really easy. You simply have to look for the detail and select the detail to map it. After mapping all of these details, it is saying enable typecasting. So if typecasting is enabled, it allows you to forcefully create an option with the passed value in multiple choice type fields. So it is your choice if you want to enable it or disable it. I am just going to keep it as false and click on this save and send test request. And once we click on this save and send test request, we have received the positive response response that we have successfully added these details in our Airtable. Alright, let's move on further and open our Airtable, and as you can see, the details have been added. Be it the name, the email address, the phone number, the company name, the best time to contact, or the service interest. All the details are exactly the same which we entered during our test submission. And with this, we have successfully completed our workflow. And now whenever we're going to receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, automatically a new record will be created in my Airtable too. But now let's test this in real time. I'm just going to create a new lead and check that automatically the lead details are getting added in Airtable or not. Alright, so to create a new lead, let's delete the previous lead. For that, we have to click on this delete lead and refresh this page. It is really important to delete the previous lead and refresh the page, otherwise you'll not be able to create a new lead. And after deleting this, once again we have to select the page and the form and click on preview form. Now let's fill in this form. Once again, I'm just going to simply enter all the details and fill in this form. Alright, I am just going to simply select the service of interest as email marketing and best time to contact as morning, and click on this continue and then submit. And once we click on this submit, with this we have successfully created a test lead. Now open our Airtable and check that automatically the lead details are getting added right over here or not. And as you can see, within seconds and in real time, automatically the lead details have been added right over here. Be it the name, the email address, the phone number, the company, the best time to contact, or the service of interest. All the details are added right over here automatically whenever we receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads. So yes, this is no magic. This is the power of automation which we have created right now. And now whenever we're going to receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, automatically the lead details will be added in our Airtable database. All of this is going to happen in backend. We just have to sit back and relax. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying this, if you have any questions related to the video or the flow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just simply attach this workflow link in the description box below so that you can check it out. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.